All right, let's get right into it. We're going to break down how to build a real, profitable online business in 2026. And the best part? You'll never have to touch a single product. This is your straight-up, no-fluff guide to AliExpress dropshipping.
Okay, look at this. This one sentence. This is the whole business model in a nutshell. It's the magic trick. You sell a product for way more than you buy it for, and you never have to deal with shipping, boxes, or inventory. It really is that simple on the surface, but of course, the details are where you make your money. So let's pull back the curtain.
So first things first, we gotta talk about the biggest thing that holds people back: inventory. You know, that fear of buying a garage full of stuff that nobody wants? Well, we're gonna look at a model where that fear just goes away. You can sell thousands of different products and not own a single one. That's the power of having zero inventory.
Now, this little chart makes it look super simple. And honestly, it is. Let's use an example, say an LED dog collar. Someone sees it on your store and buys it for $24.99. Great. You then take that money, go over to AliExpress, and you buy that same collar for $7. But here's the key. You put in your customer's shipping address. The supplier ships it directly to them, and boom, you just pocketed the difference.
And this right here, this is probably the most critical part of the whole thing. You only spend money after you've already made money. Just think about that for a second. There's no risk. You're not gambling on products, hoping they'll sell. You are only buying a product because someone has already paid you for it. For anybody just starting out, this is an absolute game changer.
Okay, let's be real for a minute. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. The upsides, they're huge. You can test new products with practically zero financial risk, and you have millions of items at your fingertips. But the downsides are just as real. Shipping is slower, product quality can be all over the place, and yeah, there's a ton of competition. The trick is knowing how to handle these challenges, which is exactly what we're going to get into.
All right, enough theory. Let's talk about actually making some money. This next part is your literal step-by-step roadmap for turning this idea into a store that gets sales. Let's do it.
Think of this as your battle plan. Every single step builds on the one before it. We're not just guessing here. You're going to strategically pick a niche, find products that people are actually searching for, and then build a real brand around them. If you follow these steps in order, you're putting yourself on the right track from day one.
Listen, if you only remember one thing from this whole explainer, make it this. Your supplier is your business. You don't see the product, you don't ship it. They do. So if they mess up, it's your reputation on the line. Be ruthless here. Check their history, read the reviews, and for the love of everything, order a sample. Never, ever sell something you haven't seen with your own two eyes.
And this is mistake number 2 for so many beginners. They just copy the jumbled, often poorly translated description from AliExpress and paste it onto their site. It just screams cheap dropshipper. Your job isn't just to be a middleman, it's to be a marketer. You have to write compelling copy that sells the benefit of the product, not just list its specs.
Okay, let's talk about the big one, the elephant in the room: shipping from China. This is hands down the #1 reason new dropshipping stores fail. If you get this wrong, you're toast.
Right, so we all live in an Amazon Prime world where we expect things tomorrow. That's just not the game we're playing here. You have to be brutally honest with your customers that shipping is going to take between, say, 8 and 20 days. Put it on your product page, put it in your FAQ, put it everywhere. A little bit of honesty up front will save you a world of pain from angry emails and chargebacks later on.
Okay, so picture this. You did everything right. Your ads are working and the sales are actually coming in. This is amazing. It's the dream, right? Well, this is also where a whole new, much bigger problem starts to creep in. It's what I call the scaling wall, and it crushes most new store owners.
Remember this number: 20. 20 orders a day. It sounds great, but at 20 orders a day, doing everything by hand starts to completely fall apart. What used to be exciting just becomes chaos.
Yeah, this is the breaking point. Once you get past 20 orders, you're not a business owner anymore, you're a data entry clerk. You spend your entire day copying and pasting names and addresses, and you're just drowning in spreadsheets. And every little typo you make costs you real money and an unhappy customer.
And this is what that chaos looks like. We call it the manual meltdown. You're making copy-paste errors, you're mixing up tracking numbers. You're so busy just trying to keep your head above water with fulfillment that you have zero time left for what actually grows the business: marketing. You're officially stuck.
So, how do the big stores do it? How do you possibly handle 50, 100, or even 500 orders a day without losing your mind?
Well, the answer isn't to work 20 hours a day. It's to build a system. The answer is automation.
Let's go back to our LED dog collar. You're selling a bunch of them, things are great. But one night, your supplier in China decides to raise their price by a few bucks. No email, no warning. If you're doing everything by hand, you might not notice for days. Let's see what that actually does to your wallet.
So here's the math when things are going well. You're making a nice, healthy profit of over $6.50 on every single sale. This is a sustainable business. Things are good.
And here's what happens after that secret price hike. Just like that, your profit gets slashed by more than half. The scary part? You're still getting sales. You think you're making money, but you're actually getting closer and closer to losing money with every order. This is exactly where automation becomes your safety net. A tool like eAsync is designed to watch for this stuff. It monitors your supplier's prices 24/7. So the second that price changes, the system can see it and automatically adjust your store's price to make sure you never lose your margin. It's basically an employee who never sleeps.
And it's so much more than just price changes. Automation software, like eAsync, can handle pretty much the entire boring part of the business for you. It imports products, it places the orders for you, it even sends the tracking numbers back to your customers. All of that frees you up to do the one thing that matters, getting more customers.
Phew, okay. We've gone through the whole model, the step-by-step plan, and the huge mistakes to avoid. So let's boil it all down. After watching this, what should you actually do right now to get started?
Look, don't try to boil the ocean. Don't worry about the perfect name or a fancy logo yet. Just focus on these 3 things. Your entire mission for this week is to choose a niche, find 5 products in that niche that look promising, and then find at least 3 suppliers for those products that you can properly vet. That's it. Get that part right, and you're already halfway to building a real, profitable business in 2026.